All right, boom, here we are. Ward Wrestling Live. It is the 1 o'clock show on Thursday. I feel like I've got one time in one day forever now because this whole quarantine. But I'm here with another amazing college wrestling stud. He's up at NCAA Division II, West Liberty up in beautiful Virginia. He just finished his freshman year, so he's going into his sophomore year. Had a real good year, beat a couple ranked wrestlers, and had a nice winning record and making the transition strong. He was a 4-time state placer in West Virginia. He was a 2-time state freestyle champ in West Virginia. He's got 144 wins at his high school, which makes him the winningest wrestler of all time so far at his high school. And he's here with us today. What's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming on.
Yep, having me.
You back at school, it looks like?
Yeah, I just got back from Florida yesterday, Tampa.
Nice.
So I'm up in West Liberty.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, I know. Before we get into West Liberty, talk about that. I know that your whole life, you and your brother have been very close with the Basiles, right?
Yeah, they got me into wrestling. Well, Ethan did.
Yeah, so talk about that relationship and what it's meant to you and what Coach Sal has meant to you and the brothers down there and that whole community.
Well, I can't really even begin to thank them for what they've done for me. I mean, I pretty much see their family as my own. I mean, I didn't really have a father figure growing up, so Coach Sal definitely stepped in and was a person I was able to look up to. And Ethan got me into the sport when I was in 6th grade, and we've been rocking it ever since. So Braden, Mason, got a really good family over there. I mean, was just over there playing board games with them not too long ago. But I mean, they're good too. Ethan's around my weight, so we did a lot of training this summer, and before he had his surgery, and they are a family to me. I don't know why I said that. They are family.
But first of all, I know you're talking about the brothers and the dad, but we all know who the boss of the family is, right?
Yep, Christine.
And what'd you tell me? She makes a mean lasagna?
Whatever she throws on that pan, it's gonna be good.
That's awesome. Well, for those who don't know, I had Jacob on briefly with his best friend when he was down in Florida with Ethan, right? Was it Ethan you were with? And he was on. We were having a good time, laughing, joking. So it's good to see him again while he's up in college. And well, cool. Yeah, obviously we know the lineage there. We know what Sal means to wrestling in Florida. We know he's on the board with the Hall of Fame and just amazing things. And he and his wife are doing great things with those boys. And she has definitely posted photos of that beautiful new backyard they're doing. So
I helped put on that roof.
Yeah, so that's dope. Well, anyway, so now you decided that it's the next level. You moved on to college last year, your freshman year, and first talk about what made you choose West Liberty.
Well, they were mainly the only school that gave me a little bit of money, and only school that really reached out to me. So I took a visit, and I just saw two of my teammates working out in the room, and I was like, man, these guys want it. So that's kind of what you want to see in a program, guys that are willing to put in the work. So I decided I would go there, and my brother would eventually end up signing too, which was a bonus. And the campus is a beautiful campus. I mean, everything you got to win is there. Everything you need to win is there. And we've got good teachers, like good and best coaching, I think. So I just decided to commit, and it was a very good decision.
Yeah, well, talk about the coaching staff and the culture and what that room has done for you. And then, I see you got one of your coaches on your shirt there. He obviously means a lot to you. And I had Coach Lacey on. Was it the beginning of this week or last week? Gosh, they all sit together in one. But yeah, I had him on. He's awesome.
But yeah, Coach Owen, Coach Thumb, Coach B, he was a GA, but he's going to a different school. And then Coach Lacey, they're the best guys. I mean, Coach B brought the energy every day to practice. Coach Thumb always hyping me up. I mean, it doesn't get better than that coaching staff right there. Got Coach Lacey. I mean, obviously I can say the same things about all of them. They all got good qualities, but they all want the same thing. We all want to win. And we work very hard, and the coaches push us very hard. I mean, I would always go with, I had some morning practices because I would have class in the afternoon. So I had a morning practice on a Wednesday, and I would either I'd wrestle with Coach Thumb all the time. And him and Coach B definitely pushed me and believed in me. They were my corner mainly most of the year. So it was really good because I felt like I got really close with them. And that's just something you want as a college athlete, to know that you got coaches that are 100% down for you, which all my coaches are. But like, they mean a lot to me. They get me through a lot, not just wrestling. They get me through some personal stuff, and they're everything you want in some coaches. So, and they definitely don't take it easy, which no one wants anyone to take it easy on them when they're trying to be the best. So that's definitely a plus. But yeah, it's a really good thing we got going on over here.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Ethan says, what? He has tattoos?
Shut up, Ethan.
And then Deirdre, I'm sorry if I totally screw this up. Deirdre Wilk.
That's my mom.
Hi, son.
Hi.
That's your mom?
Yeah.
Sorry about that if I totally botched that name.
It's all
right. My bad. Well, cool. So, hey, let me ask you a question. I've been told that the transition to college, like, you were ready day one to go. They told me that there was no like transition needed. Like, you were ready and able day one, which is very rare when kids are making that transition from high school to college. Being a 4-time state placer, being, running around with the Basiles and Sal, and knowing the level wrestler you are. Did you prepare so hard because you felt like, wow, only one school looked at me, I'm going to show up and kick some ass?
I would say I'd look at it different. Well, I look at it a little bit different. I'm getting paid to go to the school, so it's kind of like I look at it as a job. So if, the better you do, the more money you're gonna make. So I feel like that's kind of how I look at it. But also I want to win, so I'm not gonna just be sitting around waiting to get better. I'm going to go and get better. So being in Florida, my senior year going into my freshman year of college, and wrestling with Ethan, we did a lot of camps, wrestling with Ethan and Coach Sal and Coach Mason. We did a lot of camps. We got better that summer. And the Crook twins, the 2 twins on that team, they helped me get better a lot too, because they're always scrapping. Got the same mentality me and my brother have, just going. So that really, just wrestling, continuing to wrestle and evolve throughout the summer, going into preseason of college, really helped me out, because if you're in good shape, you're going to, from the start, it's easier to focus on getting better, not focus on getting in shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Cause I talk to a lot of coaches, and I've talked to a lot of wrestlers, and they tell me that transition is difficult, because you go from being like a big fish in a little pond to a lot of fish and a lot of big fish in that same pond. And everybody in the room has done what you've done. So you got to start over, and then they're lifting weights already. They're getting bigger and stronger.
Well, I kind of like that though, because so these guys are right here, I'm right here, and then we're climbing. So you got to keep, like, my teammates help me, they elevate me. So I'm not afraid to go in there and get beat up a couple days a week. All day a week, all single day of the week. I'm not afraid to go in there and give up some takedowns, as long as I'm scoring takedowns too, because you gotta that's what practice is for. You create situations, get better from it. So I'm not afraid.
That's awesome. Brock Thumb, love you, Jacob. You're the man. Shane McCall, shout out from Draven. Always love them guys.
My dog. That's Spring Hill days.
Yeah, so Getting some good shout outs there from the Florida Love, and looking at that there. So talk about getting your twin brother Matt to come with you and his success, and what it means to kind of be a twin and be there on the mat. I've talked to other twins like the Rivera brothers, and watching a big win and having to come up next or doing whatever, you got to like shut it off because they're watching their brother and they get emotional, and then
for sure.
Talk about that relationship.
It's definitely a good one. I mean, I'm happy he came here. I mean, it'd be a mistake if he went anywhere else, but I mean, it's good. I mean, I definitely get a lot more nervous for him when he wrestles than if I were to go out there and wrestle, because I don't know, but he's definitely someone that works just as hard as me. We're always pushing each other, and during preseason, that was my main go-to man right there. I would like if we were doing like a conditioning workout, I'd pick him because I know he would go pretty hard and not take it easy on me. But it's definitely a fun one. Me and him, we definitely threw some punches in some morning practices with Coach Thumb, and he had to break up a couple fights. But other than that, we shared the same dorm room, so had to go and look each other in the eye after that. So, but other than that, he's definitely my best friend, and I'm glad he came with me. And it's definitely good to. I'd say it's good to have a twin in wrestling because you always got a partner, always got someone to look forward to drilling with, and it's weird. It's definitely weird because sometimes you go off on them for no reason, or it's just weird being a twin. But it's a blessing, and he's been through a lot more adversity than I have ever been through, and he's handled it really well. And it kind of showed me, like he's showed me how to handle adversity as well, because he truly only wrestled a year and a half in high school. He's wrestled on state finals one year with a broken elbow.
Wow.
And he's been hurt or dealing with ineligibility or something like that. So, but he's overcome it a lot. So,
man, good for him. And yeah, I'd imagine, like when you'd see like the Rivera twins get on the mat, it would be so awesome to watch. It's like they knew what the other one was doing. So when you guys get on the mat, do people like circle around and want to watch it because they know it's going to be good? Because I mean, you obviously know each other's moves.
I hope so. When we wrestle, it's exciting. We don't go out there to win a 1-point match. We go out there to score some points.
Yeah.
So I would also say, me and him, we wrestled one time in high school, and I guarantee there was a lot of people circling the mat for that. I won 2-0. It's first high school tournament me and him wrestled in.
Wow.
So he's gonna hate me for saying that, but I always got that one up on him for
That's perfect, man. So I was reading an article and it said that one of your goals in life is to be a state trooper.
Yeah, I kind of with times now makes my go the other way, but I ultimately want to be like a college coach or like an assistant, because I just like Coach Sal inspired me, like, because you can do a lot with being a coach. You can not just by being a coach, you can be like someone to look up to. So I think that's mainly the coolest part about being a coach.
Nice.
And development of someone else.
You and Ethan, I'm sure, will obviously stay in touch. He's going off to college too, right?
Yeah, actually, thinking about college. Me and him, we're going to start a club in Florida when we're done with college. We already talked. So hopefully get on that.
Where he's like Northern Illinois or something, right? Northern Iowa, right? Yeah, I think I had. There's some good kids going up there. There was. That'll be fun, huh? Maybe you'll get a chance to wrestle against him.
Hey, he knows what's going to happen.
I like it.
Parker style.
I like it. Ethan said, Tim from Tarpon says hi. Brandon Nayfield, miss it up there on the hilltop. Keep the West Lib tradition strong.
Hey, I will. Me and my teammates, we're doing our best. Keeping
Had some, you had some great wins this year. I saw where you beat two ranked guys, and then you had mentioned something about a large tournament that you won or something. Talk about it.
Well, that was my senior year. It was called OVACs. I won that. But this year, I don't really even care about the kids I beat. It's just constant improvement, and those wins just like solidify me trusting in my coaches and trusting in where I'm going. But other than that, it's just another day on the mat.
Awesome.
Ready to self them out.
Well, you know, before we get into my 10 questions, talk about how you keep that mentality day to day. I talked to your coach, Coach Lacey, and he said, man, that kid's a workhorse, and you know, he keeps his mind right every day. Talk about that, and then tell us what you would tell young men that are juniors and seniors right now to prepare them for the next level.
Well, I keep that mentality because my upbringing is helped me a lot, but mainly because like I look at, like I said, as like a job. So the better I do, the better my teammates are going to do, because you know, iron sharpens iron. But I don't know. I want to be good. So you can't be good going in there having half-ass practices. So you just gotta get the best out of it and do what you can. But I'd say people, like for the juniors and seniors in high school, just get the most out of practices. Go, like, consistency is the main thing. Be consistent, and results are going to show. Make the time worth it. That's what I got.
What's the one drill you would say, hey, do this every day to prepare you for the next level?
Bottom. Go flat, go completely flat, and just work up. Find hands. That's the main thing. Because if you're going to get ridden out of college, it's not going to be fun. But
cool. And yeah, I heard that bottom, and then I heard a lot of coaches say that hand fighting is a lot bigger at the next level.
Yeah, it's a really big thing too. But bottom for sure is the main thing.
Nice.
That can decide a lot of matches in college. They're a lot different than high school. Because sometimes you're up, you just land on the bottom. It's whatever. But in college, you're not getting away with just landing there. That's for sure.
Best kid you've wrestled against?
Ethan Basil.
Most memorable match?
There's a lot. I don't know. I'd say my first match wrestling, the home duel. It was against Urbana. I'm pretty sure. It was pretty cool wrestling at home.
Nice. All right. So 10 years from now, Jacob Simpson is
national champ.
I love it. All right. Well, you and your brother are in a college dorm, right? So I made my 10 questions around that. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Soda or iced tea?
Water. Coach Herman wouldn't let me have any.
Twizzlers or M&Ms?
M&Ms all day.
Ramen noodles or Easy Mac?
Ramen noodles sounds pretty good. Like that.
Captain Crunch or Cinnamon Toast?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch all day.
Are you a hot cocoa guy or hot coffee?
If frappes was a choice, it's the type of coffee, I'd pick that one.
You like the iced coffee?
Yeah, yeah.
Me too. Matter of fact, this is cold coffee. Snack time, chips or pretzels?
Probably chips. Doritos.
I like it. Pizza rolls or pizza bagels?
Pizza rolls.
Oh, I love them.
Bagels get soft.
I'm a fat old guy. You like the microwave popcorn, butter, non-butter?
Butter. Me and my brother popcorn.
PB&J or ham and cheese?
Probably just a peanut butter sandwich on a bagel.
Ooh.
No.
No bananas?
I'll eat a banana time or two after weighing.
All right, getting some energy up. You going Bang or Red Bull?
Probably Red Bull, but I gotta get high strung, so any of those would probably be a bad idea.
For you or for the other wrestler?
Probably both.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I just wanted to do something. I know with kids in the dorms, you're probably not out at local restaurants all the time. You're probably getting groceries, packing up the room, and hanging
Chipotle a lot.
Chipotle a lot, right? Pizza probably.
He lives, breathes, and eats it.
Yeah, I think you get more for your money definitely there, right? Big bowl of
Yeah,
food.
full stomach.
I'm sure you got to carve up a lot at that level, huh?
After the tournament's over, yeah, for sure.
Do they still do like when we were younger, before I didn't wrestle, I played other sports, but before, like on that day, they'd feed you like big bowls of spaghetti to get you going. Obviously before a wrestling match you can't do that, but afterwards do they carb you up?
Afterwards, I'd say we kind of keep it light because you're after you've been cutting a lot of weight, your stomach's kind of sensitive. So after I weigh in, I usually eat like a couple bananas, slurp down some honey.
Not-
But I keep it light. I drink a lot of liquids though, that's for sure. But
yeah, my son always asked me to bring like maybe those peanut butter crackers. I guess peanut butter's supposed to be good for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Cool, man. Well, hey, this has been fun.
Yeah.
It's an absolute honor to have you on, and I appreciate it. And you've got my number. You've got it all. I mean, if not, just message me. I'll give you my cell.
All right.
One anytime. And I hope to get out there and see you guys wrestle one day. I'd love to get out and kind of travel the Southeast. There's a lot of good Florida kids out there right now.
Oh yeah.
I'll be wrestling
Got
next.
from Orlando.
Oh, you have? I'm sorry.
Florida kid on our team from Orlando. Straight
Oh.
dog.
What's his name?
His name's Marcus Jean. He's going to be a national champ this year.
Oh, good for him. Where did he come from? Which school?
Freedom in Orlando.
Oh, he's coming this year or he's already there?
He's a redshirt junior.
Oh, nice. Because there was a kid at Freedom he graduated this year, but he and Daniel talked a little bit over the last couple of years. So, all right, man. Well, I hope to get up there. I had another Virginia coach on yesterday at a Division III school, Roanoke.
Yeah.
I had both Virginia Tech and Virginia on this week. I had Max Lacey. So, hey, Virginia's coming through with some wrestling, man. You guys, especially that West Virginia. I said, what did I tell somebody today or the other day? I said it feels like you guys are like South Pennsylvania. You know, you guys are getting some really.
Yeah, we border Pennsylvania and Ohio, and like down lower in the state, obviously Virginia. But yeah, we got some good recruits. We just got 2 national champs transferred to our school. But on top of that, the guys that are already here are well ready to win at all, whatever it takes. But we got a good team.
And good for you. And, I love the colors too. That yellow and black goes good together.
And no better colors.
All right, brother. Hey, feel free to jump on there. There's people shouting you out, so go ahead and respond, and then share it with whoever you want to share it with. And jump into. I started a new little private group. I think I might have invited you already, but feel free to post from there and just keep kicking ass, my man.
All right, I appreciate you having me on.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming.